The teacher who forgot his job. In the peaceful village of Kiembe, where the morning sun painted the hills gold and children ran through the grass barefoot, stood a small school. The school was old but strong, built by the hands of villagers long ago. Its walls were made of mud bricks, and the windows had wooden shutters that creaked when the wind blew. Every day, children came with laughter, carrying slates, old exercise books, and dreams bigger than themselves. At the heart of this school was Mr. Kagolo, the English teacher. He was tall, soft-spoken, and always dressed neatly. Parents trusted him because he had taught for many years. Students respected him because he explained lessons with patience. Among these children was Amara, a bright girl of 14. She lived with her grandmother, who sold vegetables in the market. Amara had a dream to become a nurse and help people in the village who had no hospital nearby. She studied harder than anyone, reading late into the night by the dim light of a small oil lamp. One hot afternoon, after the final bell rang, students rushed out to play and go home. Dust rose in the air as they ran across the school compound. Amara packed her books slowly. She was tired after the long day. Mr. Kagolo approached her desk and said gently, "Amara, stay behind. I want to help you with your homework." Amara nodded. She trusted him. After all, he was her teacher. The classroom grew quiet. Outside, birds chirped, and the wind pushed dry leaves across the floor. For a while, they talked about the assignment. Mr. Kagolo explained verbs and sentences. Amara listened carefully. But slowly, something changed. Mr. Kagolo's words drifted away from English. He began talking in a way a teacher should never talk to a student. His voice became soft but uncomfortable. He stepped closer, too close. Amara felt her heart beat fast. She looked down at her book, wishing she could disappear. At that same moment, across the school compound, Master Waiswa, the headmaster, was doing what he always did in the evenings. He walked from classroom to classroom, checking doors, picking forgotten books, and closing windows. Master Waiswa was an old man with white hair and kind but sharp eyes. He believed every child deserved safety and respect. As he walked toward Mr. Kagolo's classroom, he heard faint voices. Something didn't feel right. He gently pushed the door. What he saw shocked him. Mr. Kagolo was standing too close to Amara. She looked anxious and uncomfortable. Her hands trembled on the desk. Master Waiswa stepped into the room and asked with a strong voice, "Mr. Kagolo, what are you doing?" The classroom became silent. Mr. Kagolo stepped back quickly, his face turning pale. Amara stood up, clutching her books to her chest. She didn't say a word, but her eyes said everything. Master Waiswa looked at Mr. Kagolo with deep disappointment. "You were trusted with our children," he said. "A teacher must guide, not harm." Mr. Kagolo lowered his head. He knew he had made a terrible mistake. Master Waiswa walked Amara out of the classroom and said gently, "Go home, my child. You are safe now." Amara hurried across the compound, tears slipping down her cheeks. She ran all the way home, holding her books tightly. That night, her grandmother comforted her. "No one will stop your dream, my child," she said. The next morning, the headmaster called a meeting under the giant mango tree. Teachers gathered, parents gathered, even elders came. Master Weiswa told them what happened. Shock spread through the crowd. Mothers covered their mouths, fathers shook their heads. One villager said, "If a teacher loses his way, our children are not safe." Another added, "We must take action. We must protect the future of this village." After a long discussion, the Education Council decided that Mr. Kagolo must leave the school immediately. He was removed from teaching forever. The villagers agreed this was the only way to keep children safe. Amara continued her studies. Though the memory of that day sat heavy on her heart, she did not give up. She became even stronger, even more determined. Master Weiswa checked on her often. "You are brave, Amara," he said. "Your light cannot be dimmed by the mistakes of others." As seasons passed, Amara grew wiser. She excelled in school, and the story of what happened became a lesson for the whole village. Parents told their children, "Respect your teachers, but know your boundaries." Teachers told each other, "Our role is to protect." And Master Weiss's words echoed through the school for years. A teacher's job is not only to teach, it is to guard the future.